Hello, it's another question of the day moment. And yeah, so it's been a minute, but I'm back. And I just want to run over a few items in terms of reporting for taxes, right? Tax season just finished up. Your girl, I actually filed my taxes on time this year. I get so involved with my clients that I sometimes neglect my own business when it comes to taxes and just file an extension. But I got it done. I think I finished at like 2 a.m. or something like that the night that they were due, but that's okay. I got them done. So now what I want to bring to you are a few questions that I always get, and that is, what is actually deductible? And so I'm going to share my screen. I created this outline real quick that shows what expenses that you can primarily deduct if you're a consultant. So it's for consultants, but essentially it's across the board. And the other thing about this is a good depiction of what your chart of accounts should look like when it comes to expenses. You should have these categories. Remember, I'm an accountant. I save my businesses or my clients time, energy, and money with effective best practices in accounting. So the first thing, assets. Those are large purchases, usually over $200. For me, I'd say like $500. That would be like a computer you purchase, might be a car that you purchase. Those are assets, and they don't go on the income statement or the profit and loss. They actually go on the balance sheet. Then we have supplies. Those can sometimes go on the balance sheet too, depending on if we're not large enough for that. Just don't even worry about it. Make sure that it's expensed and it's a classification on your chart of accounts. Those are pens, papers, pencils, and things like that, right? Advertising, that is another expense that a lot of people have common, like your website. You might do a YouTube that you pay for. That is advertising. Business travel, of course, we know that, airfare, hotels, just throw all that stuff into business travel. Communications, the one thing I don't want you to forget is your cell phone bill. People forget that, I don't know why, but don't forget it. Those are bills, phone bills. Home office, 25% of my place is my home office because it's a whole room. And I got, 2 rooms, two rooms. And then legal and professional fees includes legal and professional fees, bills, or business licenses. And for me, I put like my attorney, that's going to be another consultant that I pay. All of those go into that bucket. Then we have meals, right? You can have one meal bucket or you can have multiple. The choice is yours, but when it's time to file taxes, you do have to split them out with 100% limit or 50% limit. Then we have office expenses, furniture. Now, if furniture exceeds that threshold of 200, 500, whatever you set for your business, then that is actually going to be an asset and not an expense. So just keep that in mind. But other costs like shipping costs, those are all office expenses. Taxes and licensing, business taxes, industry licensing, and you'll see a little duplication here. But for me, I throw them in taxes and licensing, period. Vehicle and mileage, that is going to be gas, that is going to be repair and maintenance if you use your car exclusively for your business. So those are common tax deductible expenses, again, for consultants, but nevertheless, they're across the board for a lot of people. Make sure they're a part of your chart of accounts. JRambus.com, go to that site, sign up for my mailing list, and so you can be informed of more content, more free content, and I will see you there.